I'm kind of retarded.
I really don't understand why people are actually surprised that Travis Hunter is retarded. I don't get it. This dude has shown people over and over and over again that he's a retarded human being. And people are still surprised by his action. That's the most annoying part of everything. Have y'all seen the recent video of this dude dancing? Travis Hunter is like the definition of what you call disgrace. Disappointment. That's the definition of what you call a retarded human being. And people might say, why are you so harsh on this dude? Why are you so, why are you coming hard at him? No, I'm not. This dude is 21 years old or maybe 22 or something. You just got drafted into the NFL. You've not played a single game. And the first thing you're doing is getting married. Like, if you're that young, the first thing you should think about is how to work on your game. Become good at what you're doing, at that sport you're doing. You don't need responsibility at that point. You don't need liabilities. Because women in your life at that point, they're just liabilities. Especially this one you got married to. Like, I'm not saying there are not good women out there. Don't get me wrong. But at 22 years old, you just got drafted into it. You just may start making all these millions. And the first thing you do is get married. I'm not saying marriage is bad. You can get married all you want. But that's not the first thing you do when you just sign $1 million contract. You've not played for this team. At least have 2 good seasons with this team. Let's see if you're going to get another big contract. You don't even know if you're going to flop or not. You don't even know if your career is going to go well or not. You don't know if you're going to win a Super Bowl or not. You don't know nothing. You just got into the league and you're getting married. And if you get married to somebody better, we might think, okay, you don't want to lose that girl. But that's who you choose to marry? Swear to God, man, if anything happened to that dude and I see people online be like, oh yeah, that girl is bad, I'm going to have issues with a lot of people, man. Because we already know that girl is bad. Everybody know that girl is bad. He decides to go marry that girl. This is the problem I've got with a lot of men. Well, I don't feel bad for some men. Is that a lot of men, some men get themselves in that trouble by themselves. We see all this, men are getting divorced and these women are taking 50% of this man's shit, and we all feel bad for these things. But what we don't talk about enough is that most of these men actually get themselves into this problem. I've seen a dude that know this lady is a stripper. This girl is a stripper and still decide to put a ring on it. We all know that shit is not going to work. But he think it's going to work and put a ring on it. And then she divorced him, take off of his shit, then he start living on the street. And people start feeling bad for her. Sometimes this man put himself in this situation by himself. Like, for example, look at this Travis Hunter dude, man. Everyone has been telling him, this girl is bad for you. This girl is bad for you. Don't date this girl. Focus on your career. Focus on your game. Work on your game. At least sign another big contract. Don't this dude get drafted and the first thing he did was got married. That was the first thing he did. Now let's think about it. Imagine after, let's say, a year, 2 years, this girl decided to divorce him and take 50% of his shit. Now we're gonna say, oh yeah, don't ever get married. I don't want to ever get married. No. Sometimes these dudes are just retarded. Clearly Travis Hunter is retarded. And people might say, oh yeah, he's richer than you. He has more money than you. Sometimes money is not intelligent, man. You can have all the money in the world and still be stupid. I've seen people that are broke as fuck, but they got discipline. They got good characters. They got morals. Maybe they're not rich, but even those bitches ain't gonna fuck with that because they know what the kind of person he is. And I've seen people who got money and these girls just run rings around them. And Travis Hunter, the perfect example of that. We all know how this shit is gonna end. That's why most time I don't blame the lady because the lady, we all know she bad already. We all know she's a whore. Everybody knows. It's not new. But yet they still decide to go ahead and marry her after everything people told him. The same thing with Kanye marrying Kim Kardashian. Everybody know Kardashian. The Kardashian family is a piece of shit. Kanye was not stupid. Still decided to go have a baby with that woman, and now he's having mental breakdown and shit. And I keep giving you different examples of celebrities that have done stupid shit like this. And I can give you more example of just normal people who do the same shit. They make stupid decisions like this, and we feel bad for them and say, "Yo, the woman is this, the woman is that." But he already know the woman is bad. He just choose to ignore the red flag because of coochie, man. This is the mistake so many young dudes make, or so many grown folk make, and it costs them half of their shit or half of their wealth. And sometimes a lot of guys go to Colombia or go to Cuba or go to Mexico to go get a wife. You bring her to the state, but you don't know what this girl is doing in Colombia. I'm not saying people should not go to Colombia to your passport bureau. I support that shit, especially with the way the Western women are. But a lot of people go to these countries without you don't do a solid research about the kind of girl you're bringing back to the States. You go there, you don't know, maybe she's an ex-prostitute, ex-stripper. You don't know. Then you bring them to the States, then boom, they switch up on you and take 50% of your shit. The moral of my story is if you're going to date a woman, do your research properly. Proper research. And same thing. Like Travis Hunter exactly know what the kind of person he's dealing with and still decide to put a ring on it. A few years from now, if she's walking away 50% of her shit, we're going to say, oh yeah, she's a bad person. But everybody warned him though. Everybody's warning him. And he still went ahead to get married to her. So I'm so disappointed in the dude, and a lot of black young guys make the same bad decisions. We get ourselves in a bad decision, in the bad issues, and then people gonna feel bad for you. Oh yeah, he's a bad person. She took advantage of him. No, she didn't. He's just retarded. He's just stupid. That's it. He's just stupid. At least you gotta wait for your second contract. This is your first contract. And you're already splitting it with a woman. He didn't even get a prenup. That's the most annoying part of it. He didn't get a prenup. He didn't even think about getting a prenup. You just give her free money. Free money. That's crazy, man. But anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. Please like and subscribe, man. I'm out.